Hi, my name is Marcia Kumi. Thanks so much for tuning in to another cooking video for By Kumi. Today's video will build upon an earlier one that I shared on how to make sushi. By the end of the month, you'll have 4 dishes, and this should complete a full meal. Today, we'll be making a 4-ingredient cucumber salad, also known as Sunomono. This is a vegan-based salad, but guess what? We can also add some seafood for you pescatarians out there. So let's go. Ingredients you will need today are rice vinegar. I love Miscan. Look for this label. Sugar, evaporated cane sugar or white sugar will do. Kosher salt. This is great at drying out the water from the cucumber, but also much easier on the palate. Use diamond crystal if possible, and if using Morton's, know that it's slightly different. Cucumbers. I use English cucumbers, but you can also use Persian cucumbers. I bought a few to show you. Imitation crab, which is optional. This is usually found in the freezer department in the Asian market. Wakame, also optional. This is a type of seaweed I use for miso soup. Asian markets will carry this too. Okay, now for the tools. You will need a couple of medium-sized bowls and a colander, a measuring cup and something to stir with. My default are chopsticks, plus a 1 teaspoon measuring spoon, vegetable peeler, cutting board and knife, and a serving bowl. Okay, it's time to prepare the food. Measure the vinegar and the sugar. I used 3/4 cup vinegar and 3/4 cup sugar to be sure I had enough to flavor the cucumbers. Sometimes if you don't remove enough water from the cucumbers, the flavor can get a bit weak, so you need additional dressing. And this has clearly happened to me, unfortunately. Mix the vinegar and sugar until the sugar is fully dissolved and set aside. Persian cucumbers are great if you can find them because they don't need to be peeled. Today I'm going to use an English cucumber because it's the easiest one to find. Now let's peel the English cucumber. Notice I leave strips of green to add some color and some texture. Now thinly slice. Sprinkle about a teaspoon of kosher salt, less if you're using Morton's, into the bowl. Work the salt into the cucumber by gently squeezing the slices between the fingers. This not only softens but removes water from the cucumber. Continue this until you have a good amount of water removed. And then the cucumber is softened to this place where it still has some life to it. Taste a piece for saltiness and texture. If you're happy with the texture, it's time to squeeze the remaining water out. Don't worry if it's too salty, just give the cucumbers a quick rinse and then squeeze. I usually put a colander underneath to catch pieces that might drop. Once you're finished squeezing the handful, put that in a second bowl and continue until you have squeezed all of the cucumber. It's time to season the cucumbers with the dressing. I ended up using about a 1/4 cup of the dressing and did not need any more. If you want to make less, just use a 1-to-1 ratio of rice vinegar to sugar. Don't worry if you have extra though, because you can save the remainder in the refrigerator. And you can make more sushi, or you can make more cucumber salad, or you can pickle vegetables. Let's plate. I typically like my salad without any extras, but if you'd like to add some color, you can rehydrate a tablespoon of wakame in water, or today I'm going to use imitation crab. Take 1 piece of the crab and peel skinny strips and tear those strips in half. Put that in the bowl, give a good stir, and then you're done. And the best part is, any extra crab you can use for California roll, especially now that you have mastered sushi rolling from my earlier video. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and for more information or a printable copy of the recipe, visit bykumi.com. and it'd really make me happy if you'd be willing to share some photos of the food that you made, and I'd love to be able to share that on an upcoming video or on my blog. We'll see you again soon on Sunday with my next video. Jane!